फूड में आपका नाम है, आपका नाम है, आप ऊपर आ जाओ, पूरा 303 में आ जाओ।
Let's see. Actually हमारा participant हम लोग 50 expect करते हैं. Close to was the first motivating thing that or all the speakers are agreeing.
हाँ सर.
That's the reason
हाँ सर.
we have got the offline में से कितने लोग हैं speaker आप सही है.
सर आप बोलता हूँ इनसे सवाल करेंगे.
आज के second half के second speaker जो है डिपार्टमेंट अभी किस चीज़ का क्लास है? अभी तो क्लासेस भी नहीं.
समर्स का होगा.
अच्छा बैकलॉग का होगा, मैथ्स का होगा. अरे ये बैकलॉग का मैथ्स का होगा.
भैया हेलो हेलो हम दिख रहे हैं यूट्यूब से. आप भी दिख रहे हैं. पीछे कैमरा है. Good morning to all. Respected our chief guest, sir, Engineer Ram Kumar Chaudhary, sir, Chief Project Manager, DTTDC. Respected Director, ma'am, Professor Prerna Gaur. Respected Dean, sir, Infrastructure Technology. Respected Head of Department and respected faculty members. Dear fellow researcher, student and esteemed guest. It is with great honor and enthusiasm that I welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of this one-week faculty development program on sustainable infrastructure development, organized by Department of Civil Engineering, NSUT West Campus, sponsored by HYCO, Hydraulic and Engineering Instrument. We are deeply privileged to have Engineer Ram Kumar sir, Chief Project Manager, as the chief guest for today's inaugural ceremony. Sir is highly accomplished civil engineer with more than 30 years of experience in government services across major engineering organizations. He began his career with the Southern Eastern Railway and has since held a key position in CPWD, PWD and Ministry of Home Affairs. His leadership has been instrumental in executing major infrastructure projects such as development of IIIT Jabalpur, Mandoli Jail and multiple priority school building. His expertise emphasizes structural design, bridge construction, campus development and quality control. He served as the superintending engineer at CPWD Kolkata, overseeing the critical project across Bihar and Jharkhand prior to assuming the position of Chief Project Manager DTTDC. We also feel privileged to join today by our distinguished panel of academician, researcher, practicing engineer from CPWD, PWD, TTDC, DDA, State PWD and government and non-government organizations who have gathered to enrich this program with their presence and wisdom both offline as well as online. To mark this auspicious beginning of this inaugural ceremony of FDP, I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. May I request Ram Kumar sir, Chief Guest, Chief Project Manager, DTDC, Professor Prerna Gaur ma'am, Director, NSUT West Campus, Professor Athar Hussain sir, Dean Infrastructure Technology, Dr. Gaurav Saini sir, Head Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Sulaim Lashkar sir, and Dr. Partha sir, Convener of FDP, to kindly light the lamp, symbolize the knowledge of wisdom and spread the enlightenment that this program aspired to spread. Thank you all the dignitaries. We now take this opportunity to facilitate our distinguished guest as a token of our gratitude and respect. I request Professor Prerna Gaur ma'am, Honorable Director, NSUT West Campus, to please come forward to facilitate our chief guest, Ram Kumar sir, Chief Project Manager, DTDC, and Apurva shall assist. Prerna Gaur ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Professor Athar Hussain sir, Dean Infrastructure Technology, to please come forward to facilitate Prerna Gaur ma'am, Honorable Director, Nsut West Campus. Manjita ma'am shall. Now I would like to invite Ms. Nibha Kumari to carry forward the session with announcement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abhishek. With the lamp now lit and the program finally inaugurated, we now move to the address segment of this inaugural session. To begin with, I would now like to invite our respected conveners to deliver the welcome address. First, I invite Dr. Sulaim M. Laskar sir, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering and convener of this FDP, to deliver the welcome address and present an insight regarding the FDP.
Good morning, respected Chief Guest, Engineer Ram Kumar Chaudhary, Chief Project Manager, DTDC, respected Professor Prerna Gaur, Director, West Campus, heads of the departments, Dean Infrastructure Technology, Professor Athar Hussain, dear faculty colleagues, researchers, students and guests. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you in this one-week faculty development program on sustainable infrastructure development organized by Department of Civil Engineering and Nsut West Campus. I am deeply honored by the presence of our esteemed dignitaries, distinguished speakers, faculty members, industry professionals, enthusiastic participants. Your participation and encouragement has made this gathering truly meaningful. This FDP is basically an idea as collaborative platform to begin together eminent lectures from experts of prestigious academic institutions, leading industries, government organizations. We have set a series of lectures in this FDP and hands-on sessions and open discussion, obviously, to foster innovation, brainstorming, and best practices in the domain of sustainable infrastructure. The topics we will explore in this FDP will range from sustainable materials, sustainable systems in green buildings, green technology, seismic resilience. We will also go towards the sustainable technologies related to quality control, related to traditional buildings, traditional structures, etc. I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the leadership of Professor Anand Srivastava, Vice Chancellor Nsut, and Professor Prerna Gaur, Director West Campus, for their constant encouragement and support in organizing this FDP. I would also like to place on record our deep appreciation to Professor Athar Hussain, Dean Infrastructure Technology, and Dr. Gaurav Saini, Head Department of Civil Engineering, for their vision and active involvement. It is due to our Dean Sir and Head Sir is that this program has been possible. They have been constantly pressing to conduct this type of FDP on sustainable infrastructure development. I would also express my sincere thanks to my fellow convener, Professor Partha Das, who has been constantly helping me, supporting me, and we have been working together to contact guest experts, participants, sponsors, etc. I would like to say that this program is fully sponsored by HYCO Instruments and HYCO Hydraulic and engineering instruments, and SR engineering infotech. So they have been very generous in supporting this particular FDP. Finally, I welcome all the participants who have joined here in person and online. We hope this program provides you valuable insights, meaningful interactions, and platform for future collaboration. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Parthadas, sir, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering and co-convener, to deliver his welcome remarks.
Good morning, everyone. It's very wonderful to see many of you from across the fields, not only academics but also industry, to have joined this FDP. So very fortunate, at the same time very happy to have all of you amidst us. So my fellow colleague Dr. Sulem has already have already spoken about many of the important aspects of this FDP, but it will be pretty unfair if I don't re-emphasize on certain aspects. So at the very outset, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor Prerna Gaur Madam, Director West Campus, Professor Athar Hussain, Dr. Gaurav Saini sir, HOD Civil Engineering Department, to have laid this platform for all of us, the Department of Civil Engineering, to conduct this FDP. This, as Dr. Sulem correctly pointed out, without their help, this would not have been possible. Also, a great part of the gratitude goes to Professor Anand Srivastav sir, Vice Chancellor NSUT, of course, for giving us this wonderful platform. We are live now. Probably we have an overwhelming response of more than 200 candidates, participants, so to say, who are witnessing this FDP at in the real time. So thanks for all the necessary help. So apart from this, I would like to emphasize on one more point, is that we have our chief guest amongst us, R.K. Chaudhary sir, Chief Project Manager, DTDC. So it's an honor, and what to say, I am kind of buzzing with overwhelming happiness to have you amidst us. So thank you. I know you are having a lot of other works, important works, and we have been of late collaborating with you significantly, and we are very much aware of your busy schedule. So thank you for sparing your time and being with us, and all those who have come. And my sincere gratitude to all the participants, particularly. I understand many of you are joining online. I just now seen that many of you have already joined. So I believe you would learn a lot from this sustainable infrastructure development. These days, sustainability is no longer a topic which pertains or which is necessitated or which is actually exclusive for Civil Engineering Department. It is an interdisciplinary approach that is adopted by people across the fields. So whoever and from wherever you are joining, from whichever field you are from, this topic or these lectures would be very much beneficial to all of you. We have resource person who would be gathering from across IITs, NITs, and many government and private engineering colleges. So you would be definitely benefiting a lot from this FDP. So yeah, thanks to all of you once again. And also at the end, I would like to extend my thanks to my students, the PhD students who have been unwaveringly and untiringly helping both of us, myself and Dr. Sulem, day and night to materialize this FDP. So thank you everyone, guys. We look forward to collaborate and look forward to have such event in the near future. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for setting the tone and intent for this program. Next, I am honored to invite our esteemed director, Professor Prerna Gaur ma'am, NSUT West Campus, for her address.
Honorable Chief Guest, Engineer R.K. Chaudhary, Chief Project Manager, DTTDC, esteemed speakers from IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, Guwahati, Dharwad, from NITs, CFTs, and other premier government and private universities, dear faculty colleagues, practicing engineers, participants online and offline, and dear friends, a very warm good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this faculty development program on sustainable infrastructure development. We know that the infrastructure is backbone of national development, but in an era marked by climate change, environmental degradation, rapid urbanization, and resource constraints, it is no longer enough to build infrastructure. We must build it sustainably in ways that are energy efficient, environmentally responsible, socially inclusive, and economically viable. This faculty development program is therefore not just an academic gathering, but a call of action, a step toward creating engineers and educators who are not only technically competent, but also environmentally conscious and socially aware. Let me first express my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Engineer R.K. Chaudhary, Chief Project Manager, DTTDC Delhi. Sir, your gracious presence here today, despite your very busy schedule, it is a great honor for us. Your work in infrastructure development in the capital region has inspired professionals and institutions alike. We look forward to hearing from you your insights and experiences that will no doubt enrich this gathering. I take this opportunity to congratulate our Dean IST, Professor Athar Hussain, Head of the Department, and Dr. Gaurav Saini, for their leadership and constant efforts in fostering a culture of innovation and academic excellence in NSUT West Campus. Their vision continues to guide initiatives like this FDP. A special appreciation goes to Dr. Partha Das and Dr. Sulaim Lashkar, the organizing team behind this event. Their meticulous planning, unwavering dedication, and tireless coordination have been instrumental in bringing this event to life despite of odd situation in an institute nowadays. I commend your efforts in designing a program that not only caters to faculty development but also bridges academia and field practices. We are also privileged to have with us a distinguished set of eminent speakers from prestigious IITs, NITs, and renowned organizations. Your willingness to share your expertise with our faculty members and professionals is truly commendable. Your participation greatly enhances the quality of this valuable FDP. I must also acknowledge the enthusiastic participation of faculty members, practicing engineers, and young professionals who have registered for this program. I can see a lot of attendance online and offline. Let me especially recognize the field engineers whose experience brings invaluable practical perspectives to our academic discussions. Apart from that, I acknowledge the efforts of PhD students of Civil Engineering Department for their support in organizing this event. Without their continuous efforts, such a big event would not have been materialized. I also take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, HICO and SR Engineers and Infotech for their helping hands in organizing the first FDP of Civil Engineering Department, NSUT West Campus. My gratitude and sincere gratitude to our Vice Chancellor, who has shown us the path to organize any such event which should be sustainable, and this is truly sustainable FDP being organized at our Civil Department. Over the course of coming days, this FDP will offer valuable insights into various dimensions of sustainable development, whether it be green building practices, resilient urban infrastructure, low carbon construction technologies, life cycle assessment, or integrated project management. I urge all participants to engage deeply, ask questions, build networks, and absorb as much as you can. As a university campus, we are committed to contributing to national goals such as sustainable development goals, climate resilient infrastructure, and smart city missions. Programs like this are vital to building the capacity of our faculty members and professionals to lead that charge. It is only through such academic and industry collaborations that we can truly bridge the gap between knowledge and application. Before I conclude, let me leave you with the thought: sustainability is no longer a choice, it is a necessity. The responsibility to build a future that is safe, equitable, and enduring lies with all of us, especially those who design, teach, and construct the physical framework of our world. As civil engineers and educators, you have a unique and powerful role to play. While many of our faculty members are playing this role through consultancies, let us therefore move ahead with a shared vision to learn, to contribute, and to lead the way in sustainable infrastructure development. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words and continued guidance. I now request Professor Athar Hussain, sir, Dean Infrastructure Technology, to kindly address the audience.
So, good morning, our respected chief guest, Engineer R.K. Chaudhary sir, as a Chief Project Manager at DTT DC, respected Director ma'am, Professor Prerna God, all head of the departments, and my faculty colleagues, all faculty members, researchers, students, and all the distinguished guests and participants that are attending this FDP. It gives me a great pleasure and pride to welcome you all on this faculty development program on sustainable infrastructure development. It is hosted by Department of Civil Engineering, Netaji Subhas University of Technology, West Campus. And we are especially honored by the presence of Chief Guest, Engineer R.K. Chaudhary, whose extensive experience in the planning and execution of major infrastructure projects in Delhi provides us immense value to the today's gathering also. Sir, we are truly privileged to have you among us in this program. The theme of the FDP, Sustainable Infrastructure Development, is timely and it is critical as urbanization accelerates and environmental challenges grow. The responsibility of us, all the civil engineers and educators, is to ensure a infrastructure that is not only strong, but it should be functional, it should be sustainable, it should be inclusive, and it should be future ready. Infrastructure is more than structures. It is a reflection of our commitment to the people, to the environment, and to the progress. At Netaji Subhas University of the Technology, and particularly through Department of Civil Engineering in West Campus, and other departments also we have. So the Department of Civil Engineering at NSUT West Campus, it is a center of academic excellence that is offering BTech in Civil Engineering and MTech in Structural Engineering, and PhD programs in key specializations, especially in structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, in environmental engineering, etc. Our facilities include state-of-the-art laboratories, students' amenities, and well-equipped, we can say, classrooms, laboratories, and we are also having a dedicated non-destructive testing lab for the damage assessment and rehabilitation and research. We are currently leading a major NBCC sponsored project. Recently we have taken that is worth more than 1.5 CR on the sustainability and infrastructure with Dr. Sulaim Lashkar as the PI of that, and I am the co-PI of that project. And we are running several other projects also that are related to this structural engineering, environmental engineering, and various, we can say, retrofitting techniques, resilience planning are in our pipeline also. And we are procuring a high capacity of actuator to simulate the structural loading on building frames, bridge piers and other critical components that would be expanding our experimental research capabilities. The Department of Architecture and Planning is conducting research in urban renewal, heritage conservation and resilient design for climate and sensitive environments. The Department of Geoinformatics that supports infrastructure research with spatial analytics, geoinformatics, AI-powered modeling and remote sensing, enhancing the data-driven decisions making in the areas like disaster management and smart cities. Together, these departments create a rich interdisciplinary ecosystem and strengthen the scope and depth of our research and training. Beyond academics and research, NSUT actively engages in consultancy services with several government and private organizations and bodies across the India, and particularly in Delhi. We are engaged with DTDC, CPWD, Delhi PWD, DDA, NHAI, UPRNN, UP Jal Nigam, L&T, and ITD Cementation and others. We are having in Delhi also, and beyond Delhi also we are doing across India. These partnerships enable us to translate academic expertise into the real world impact, supporting infrastructure that is safe, efficient and sustainable. To all the participants, whether you have joined us physically or you have joined us online, I urge us to make most of this week engage with questions, share, innovate. Let us not just be a week of learning, but a launching pad for new ideas and collaborations. Let me emphasize that infrastructure is not about the buildings, structures, it's about the shaping of the lives also. Through sustainability, focused research education and collaborations, we are sowing the seeds for a better and greener future. I extend my sincere appreciation to the conveners, Dr. Sulaim Lashkar and Dr. Partha Das and their research team, research scholars, students who are engaged in this, and for their dedication, planning and execution of this program. Once again, I extend welcome to all of you and express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Engineer R.K. Chaudhary ji, officials of various government departments and all the participants. Let's make this FDP not just a week of learning, but a step forward in redefining how we build and live. So thank you very much and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful reflections and vision for sustainable infrastructure. Now I invite Dr. Gaurav Saini, sir, Head of the Department of Civil Engineering, to share his thoughts and departmental perspective with the audience.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest Shri R.K. Chaudhary ji, Chief Project Manager DTTDC, Shri Gringal ji from DTTDC, he is Executive Engineer, respected Director Professor Prerna Gaud, respected Dean of Infrastructure Technology Professor Atar Hussain, my fellow head of the departments, faculty colleagues, research scholars, and most importantly all of the participants who have gathered in large numbers, offline and online, and our sponsors. I welcome all of you on behalf of Department of Civil Engineering to this 5-day hybrid mode FDP on sustainable infrastructure development. To begin with, sir, I express my sincere thanks to your presence. We know Chaudhary sir is so busy given his responsibility for infrastructure development projects in and around Delhi NCR. Shri Gringal ji for taking his time from his busy schedule, and all the participants who have committed to spend 1 week on this FDP on sustainable infrastructure development. Dear friends, as speakers before me have mentioned that sustainability is no longer an option, it's a necessity of life. Similarly, infrastructure is also not an option, it is also a necessity of life. We still need bridges, roads, airports, residences, malls, colleges, schools, hospitals, you name it, we need infrastructure. The government of India has made a really big push in infrastructure development in last few years, and the push is still going on. However, the problem is the use of fresh materials in that. Just as an example, infrastructure development or construction field is also known to be one of the biggest contributors of carbon emissions in the world, and hence the need for sustainability. A simple example could be use of otherwise considered waste material into construction. There are n number of other examples where we can bring in sustainability into infrastructure development. The idea being making structures environmentally responsive, environmentally sustainable, so that we don't leave a negative legacy for future generations. We leave something, a relationship that will last for eons, and an earth which is much more prosperous than what we got from our ancestors. In this FDP, there are speakers, very eminent speakers from around the world. Not only we have speakers from India, from IITs and NITs, we have two speakers, one from University of Queensland in Australia and another one from University of East London. And as we have been told that there are over 200 participants from NCR and everywhere else in the country. We thank all of you for being here, and we hope that you will be able to gain a lot of knowledge, initiate discussions, build networks with not only our team over here, but the speakers and their teams at their respective organizations. FDPs are an opportunity for people to gain knowledge about the cutting edge or state of the art that is going on in that particular domain. And we have speakers who are probably at the cutting edge in various areas. I mean, I have the listing of the speakers and the type of topics they have. We have Professor Suresh Bhalla, who is going to integrate Indian knowledge system with modern technology. We have Dr. Ajay Kumar from NIT Delhi, who is going to talk about sandwich laminates. We have eminent speakers from NITs who are going to talk about construction joints. Somebody will bring in their field expertise from IIT Mumbai. There are speakers from NIT Meghalaya who are going to talk about retrofitting. So it's not only about coming up with new infrastructure, it's also about managing or maintaining the existing infrastructure, prolonging their life in an environmentally sustainable manner. With this, I would like to congratulate our conveners, Dr. Sulem and Dr. Partha, their team of PhD scholars, as well as our sponsors, HICO and SR Engineering and Infotech. As we know, without economics, no event is possible. So special thanks goes to our sponsors. I welcome all the participants to this FDP, and there are going to be many more FDPs and similar events in future. There is going to be an AICT sponsored Atal FDP in the month of August, and we hope that many of you would be able to join us. And with this, I would just say that we are just initiating, as Director Ma'am, Professor Atar Hussain, our conveners have said. This is one of the series of events, and hopefully we'll have more events, international conferences in future. And we would like to see many of those participants to come and join us during those times in either offline, online mode. So thank you very much, and congratulations to everyone for being in the participants. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome the highlight of this program. It is my privilege to invite our chief guest, Engineer Ram Kumar Chaudhary sir, Chief Project Manager, DTTDC, to deliver the inaugural address.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Gaur Madam, Director, West Campus DTDC, guests, organizer and participants. It is privilege to be here today and be part of this important discussion on sustainable infrastructure development. As a part of the CPWD and DTDC, I have been closely involved in the design, construction and maintenance of government buildings and infrastructures. Over the years, I have seen our cities and towns grow rapidly, and with this growth come challenges like pollution, waste management, traffic, energy shortage and impact of climatic change. Sustainable infrastructure means creating roads, bridges, building and system that serve people's need while also protecting the environment and ensuring durability. It's about reducing energy and water consumption, minimizing waste and ensuring our project work in harmony with nature. India is on the fast track of development. We are building smart cities, highways and public faculties across the country. However, if we focus only on speed and cost without considering the environment, we risk creating problems for the future generations. Sustainability is not a choice, it is a necessity. At CPWD and DTDC, we are committed to this goal. Some of our key initiatives includes installing solar panel to reduce electricity consumptions, implementing rainwater harvesting system, following green building standards like GRIHA and LEED, using energy efficient lighting and equipments, adopting digital design tools like BIM to reduce waste and improve planning. Technology is playing a vital role in the journey. Artificial intelligence, smart sensors and modern construction methods are helping us our plan better, monitor performance in real time and fix issues before they become higher problem. These innovations not only save cost but also reduce pollution and protect the environment. However, technology alone is not enough. Engineers, architects, students and communities, we all have a part to play. By learning our sustainability and applying it in our daily work, we can make a big difference. Small action like conserving water, using natural lights and managing waste responsibility all contribute to the bigger goal. I would also like to emphasize the importance of this training program. It is designed to enhance everyone's understanding of sustainable development and provide practical knowledge that can be adopted in future projects. Let us work together to build smart, strong and sustainable infrastructure that means today need while safeguarding the future of the generation to come. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for deeply engaging and forward-looking address. Let us rise for the national anthem. गण अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल वंग विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Okay, everyone take their seat. May I now request our chief guest to kindly declare the FDP officially open.
I declare the FDP on Sustainable Infrastructure Development open.
Now I would like to invite the representative from a sponsoring agency, HICO, for a short presentation on their organization.
desktop पे ही है. Enable editing. Hello. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Myself Srihari. I'm the technical sales manager in HICO. I did my MSc MTech in engineering geology, and I'm pursuing my PhD from ISM Dhanbad. So, according to the concept of sustainable infrastructure development, related to that only I prepared my presentation. Sustainable construction equipment outlook. How, although sustainability is needed, regardingly we need equipments also. So, accordingly I prepared these presentations. A brief note I will give you. Industry drivers and challenges. Like what are the drivers that help us move in this industry and what are the challenges we are facing are these given in brief. Drivers like government initiatives. Government is giving some initiatives that help us big projects work, and Make in India clause which is नीचे. Government initiative like Make in India clause is also given, which help Indian companies grow and participate in the events. Like urbanization. Urbanization is one of the bigger event that every place requires some civil activity to participate. Other is a technological advancement. Earlier the technological advancement is not that much, so we have to compromise on the data and the things we do. Right now the advancement is so much, so artificial intelligence, machine learning, although we can't use it to the full extent, still we can use in the civil as well. Now coming to the challenges, high capital cost. Even a small project of civil requires so much of capital cost, which is a challenge to us. Like regulatory hurdles, like even small project approval also from government agencies sometimes might take time because of the regulations, and land acquisition is also another issue. These are the small issues that help us, that give as an obstacle in our progress. Skilled workforce shortage. Although nowadays artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these are growing, but expertise civil people in the industry and availability of them is also a lacking shortage, which is to be worked on. What are the construction industry trends? How they are moving? Like electrification of the equipment. Although earlier we used to use different equipments, now due to the electrification, the equipment trend has changed, and accordingly we should work on it. Digital transformation. Machines are equipped with artificial intelligence and GPS, and this can be used in development of the industry. Focus on the safety. Earlier, even during tunnel activities or any civil activities, there is safety issues. Right now we have enough technology so that we can help people to work in the industry in the safety measures as well. Just a minute. Presentation didn't come. Presentation didn't come up, sir. Like I can present, I can connect from the laptop.
You have to connect it.
Okay. I shared to also presentation, but this is different presentation. Fully haven't been. Where is?
किसको दिया था?
Person. खुल ही नहीं है, ये दूसरा प्रेजेंटेशन। शेयरिंग ऑफ कर दो। व्हाट्सएप कर देते हैं। व्हाट्सएप वेब नहीं है। पीछे चले जाओ, व्हाट्सएप वेब आ जाएगा। मेरा दे दे तुम।